Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ruben, and on today's GT project video we're going to be getting that driver's seat out and trying to fix the issue where it rocks back under acceleration. So as mentioned in the last video, I'm pretty sure I know what it is, and today we're going to find out just how bad the problem is, and hopefully we can get it fixed today and I won't have to do any helicoiling. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yep. That's a little bit worse than bolts coming out of the seat motors, unfortunately. We're going to need a whole donor seat. I could see if I could get this welded back together, but last case scenario. Yeah. We've got another car we may be able to steal some parts from, so we'll go check that out and see what we can do. Sorry for the audio quality. I forgot to bring camera batteries. Never mind. Oh, let's see if this is the same. Oh, ooh, yummy. Ooh, looks promising. Definitely a different motor type. So this is like the first gen, whereas I think the one in my car is like a BH. But it looks as though that little rod might be the same. Oh, actually no, it's not. It's different. This is a completely different design. Looks like this one's got a support bracket. Yep. Looks like I may have to repair what I got. That's a bit of a shame. So while I've got you here anyway, this is what I was talking about, these little bolts that come loose. You can actually see this one's done exactly that, and this is the rock in this motor here. That's what gives you that play back and forth in the seat, and eventually that screw will come out. Sometimes they can strip the alloy, sometimes they don't. I thought this is what would be in the GT, but it turns out this is pre-facelift only, and they changed the design for the facelift, which is great. It looks like they probably eliminated that design flaw, but it also means I can't use this pre-facelift seat as a donor, which is a bit unfortunate. Well, this seat ain't gonna fix itself, and I've got to take it apart anyway, so I may as well strip these guts, and I guess we're going to have to get this thing welded back together. I don't think it's going to be too difficult, to be fair. I mean, it looks like it's probably going to be a fairly easy weld, actually. But but it's just a case of getting it all straight, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I've just got to figure out how to get this thing apart, and we'll get cracking. So unfortunately it looks like I have to split the seat base apart. The two rods which control the height are basically sandwiched between either half of the rail, which does mean unbolting all of the center assembly and this front assembly here, which just also happened to be part of the fore and aft motor. So it's actually getting quite complex, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Hopefully it should come apart pretty quick though. Well, it's the next day after work, and yesterday I had a good chat to an engineer friend of mine, and he reckoned it was going to be about $200, or sorry, 2 hours, which if you know engineers is probably more than $200 to get that little rod fixed. But I just remembered after that chat with him that I have a third gen seat. Unfortunately, it's different again. So that means I'm limited to just facelift second gen as replacement parts, or get this thing welded up. So I might go talk to one of the local mechanics as well, because I don't have a welder, and well, I've done some welding, but I'm no welder. So we'll go have a chat. We'll see what we can get done.
Who or what are you now looking for? when you look at me. You gotta know I was never
So something wasn't seeming right as I was putting this back together. So I went ahead and did a dry fit and to see how the mechanism works. Now the range of motion, as you can see here, is this is at its lowest setting and that's about its highest setting. Now we welded this back together in exactly the way it had come apart. I've even just been looking over the photos now and it's pretty clear. It's also pretty clear when we were welding it back together that this is not the first repair it's had. So what I suspect what's happened is that the first repair welded it back together incorrectly and we've just copied their mistake, which is rather unfortunate. It's all getting rather messy in there now. And unfortunately it does turn out that the alignment on this is actually quite important. Another problem I was having was with this fully bolted down, there was a mismatch in height here, so it was binding up as well. So it's looking more and more like this either needs to be welded back together in place with the seat here, or at least measured, the seat taken off and then welded, but I'd rather probably just get a replacement from a spare seat. Well, you can't win them all, so unfortunately that leaves us in a bit of a tricky spot. So we leave this week with a larger list than we started with, unfortunately. I can't cross off driver's seat, but there was something I forgot to add to the list last time, which is the front sunroof. Unfortunately, on these facelift BGs, the front sunroof pops up. There is a fairly common problem with the metal that's laminated to the sunroof glass, where it rusts and it starts to peel off the glass. It looks as though this has started to happen on this sunroof, and the only fix is to pull the sunroof off and see if I can glue it back down, because I won't be able to find another one that's perfect. They just don't exist. So hopefully what I'm working with here we can rescue and get it to seal properly. I'm hoping it's not too bad. I'm hoping it's just the front seal that's just a little bit damaged, but every single time I've seen it with that front seal that's sort of not sealing properly, it's been because the sunroof has done the thing where it's lifted off its frame, essentially. So hopefully in the next video I will be able to show you putting the seat back in, and I think we'll also tackle taking the GPS unit sort of entertainment system out, because Calder has been bugging me for that. More that he's worried it'll slip out of his fingers so close to him getting it. He's been hunting for many years to get a working system, so he's quite excited to get that. I'm not going to stop him. Don't worry, Calder. It's coming. We just got to get it out first, and I'm going to do it nicely. I'm not going to be chopping, or I'll avoid chopping as much as I can. I want to try and get this as a complete drop-in plug-and-play kit for you. That would be amazing if I could do that. So, oh well, hang around, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.